72 years have passed since the approval of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Unfortunately, we still live in a world where crises are frequent, where internal conflicts are still a sad reality, and where many authorities still use excessive force when they try to apply law, or even when they try to just threaten the population. The Istanbul Protocol, it's our main instrument in order to conduct an effective investigation of allegations of torture and ill treatment. It's what tells us how to do the investigation, how to do the medical assessment, and how to make a correct interpretation and a correct report of everything that we have observed and that we have interpreted. So the Istanbul Protocol, which is the manual that the United Nations has approved in the end of the last century, trying to give guidelines and rules for an effective investigation of allegations of torture and ill treatment, is more than ever necessary. People need to know the Istanbul Protocol, they need to know how to apply it, they need to know the potential and the limitations of the Istanbul Protocol. They need to know that the health assessment is just a part of the picture, but that is an essential part of that picture. And if you don't do things correctly, if you don't use the correct ways, the adequate procedures, of course, our conclusions might not be useful, might be contaminated, and at least they might be contested by the parts that will try to defend those that are perpetrators of torture. So it's fundamental in areas that are crossing a period of internal conflict, and internal conflict always rise the situations of abuse of force, that you train the health professions on how to use the Istanbul Protocol. That's what we are trying to do. We are trying to transmit to people that are already working in the field, or to people that are available to work in the field, to know this instrument, to know these guidelines, and to apply them in the most effective way.
The part of the training that I contributed most is, I think, to some extent building the group as a group, because people came here and some of them knew each other, some of them didn't. I think it's very important that there is learning from each other as well as from the trainers. And also I think what I brought is a lot of experience from our previous job in Denmark, the International Rehabilitation Council of Torture Victims. I think it's very important to expose people to do advocacy for the Istanbul Protocol, because it's very important that they know that in the end the perpetrators will be held accountable, and the best way to do so is to have proper documentation that allows whatever the court is, be it a court in Syria or the International Criminal Court, to hold perpetrators accountable. The most important thing is that, that people learn how to document in such a way that it will fulfill the requirements of the court.
الله يعطيكم العافية. اليوم أنهينا الجزء الثاني من المشروع المتعلق بتدريب توثيق الانتهاكات التعذيب وسوء المعاملة وفق بروتوكول إسطنبول. شارك بهذا التدريب مدربين عالميين، كان هناك 10 متدربين من أطباء واختصاصيين نفسيين. في إطار هذا التدريب تم الاطلاع على منهجية بروتوكول إسطنبول وأهمية توثيق التعذيب وخاصة في السياق السوري. نتمنى في المستقبل أن يتعمق هذا التدريب ويصل إلى شريحة أكبر، وشكرا لكل المشاركين في إنجاح هذا التدريب من منظمة الDSV المحلية وجمعية الكواكبي والمدربين الذين شاركوا معنا في إنهاء هذا التدريب. شكرا لكم.